The Word became flesh, verse 14, and dwelt or tabernacled among us, and we beheld His glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. There was a balance in Jesus Christ. Grace and truth. The glory of God is balanced. Truth speaks of reality, no unreality. It speaks of the laws of God, the truth of God proclaimed in His Word. This is all truth. Jesus said in John 17:17, "Thy word is truth." That's also truth. But that word, which consists of commandments, laws, principles, must be covered over with grace if it is to be made attractive to other people. See, the Pharisees had truth but no grace. And some people have grace but no truth. But the glory of God is seen full of grace and truth. It's like in your body you have bones, which is a picture of truth, which are a picture of truth, and flesh, I mean this physical flesh, which is a picture of grace. Now, supposing you had only bones, how attractive would you be? Supposing one day you're walking at night and you see a man, only bones, walking up to you, skeleton. Will you feel like running and embracing him, or will you feel like turning around the other way and running? That's exactly how people felt when the Pharisees came up to them. The Pharisees, all truth, all bones, 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 bones. They just ran. And some Christians are like that. Truth, 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 truth. All truth, truth. This is the law. This is the thing. You must not do this. You must do this. You must. Everybody runs. Naturally, it's all bones. So should we get rid of our bones? No. I have all these bones in the body. Jesus had all the bones. But the bones, God is, in His great wisdom, has covered it over with flesh. And then you see, oh, that beautiful face. How different it is when flesh is put on top of the bone. The most good-looking man or woman looks horrible when the flesh is taken off. Do you think skeletons look any different from one another? Can you look at a skeleton and say whether that was a good-looking man or an ugly-looking man? You can't. They all look alike. It's the flesh that makes the difference. So, don't seek to approach people only with truth. The truth must be covered over with grace. And then we make Christianity attractive to people. Now, when we are young, I've also been foolish like that in my younger days. I made lots and lots of mistakes, more than I think any of you will ever make. But I was also like this, just truth, truth, truth. And I turned away a lot of people, including my relatives. I think a lot of Christians in India, believers, turn away their relatives by truth, truth. I won't have anything to do with you, and I will not have any contact with you because I'm a holy man. See, we drive them away from the Lord that way. Don't be foolish. Stand for the truth, but let there be grace. On the other hand, there are some people who go to the other extreme. They're only grace. Can you imagine how I would be if I had no bones in my body? You know how I'd be? I'd just collapse. I wouldn't be able to stand. Because it'll be like a jellyfish. There's a fish called jellyfish. It's got no bones. Now, there's some disadvantages in having bones. I can't go through that window. If I didn't have bones, I could somehow squeeze myself and go through. And so, some people who don't have any convictions, there are some Christians like that, they can fit in anywhere. Any denomination, any doctrine, square or triangular shape, round shape, fit, anything, it'll go in. Because they've got no bones. So which is important? Which? Both. Absolutely right. And the glory of God was seen in Jesus, full of grace and truth. Never forget that.